Hello and welcome to the latest update from We Are The Famous EFC. My name is Adam and this is the new show. So let's get right into it. Kieran Shrewsbury Hall is set to make a return to first team training. And my thoughts on that is big news, positive and exciting, because we've got so many players out injured. The likes of Jack Grealish out injured as well, without a shadow of a doubt. So I am made up that we have got one of our best midfielders back, with Idrissa Gana Gueye and Iliman Ndiaye as well. But we know that Jack Grealish as well picked up a foot injury in the 1-0 Aston Villa win at Villa Park over the weekend and will be out for 3 months. But my positive news is that Kieran Shrewsbury Hall will be back in first team training, but without a shadow of a doubt. If he's not available for the Leeds game, then he will definitely be fit and available for our trip next weekend on Saturday to Brighton Hove Albion. Kieran Shrewsbury Hall will be definitely fit and available for then if he's not on Monday night. So again, big positive news. And transfer news now, as we go into the transfer news. Well, this is another one. What's doing its rounds today is that Everton have been linked up with a move for Fulham winger Harry Wilson. Should be on a free agent by the end of next week, according to Team Talk. The Fabian Romero as well as reported it today. But my opinions on that is that we probably will have to pay a bit of money for him, because he is good at football and he can score goals. He has scored plenty for Fulham, so it is going to be a hard one. But honestly, I think that Everton will buy him for around about 5 million, or it could be even cheaper than that, because he will be a free agent, but Fulham are expectedly to get a bit of money for him. Team Talk and the Daily Expresso have reported this today. So it is interesting news, bit transfer news, but make sure that you're staying up to date by subscribing to the YouTube channel as well. But as I said, mainly on that, that is big positive news without a shadow of a doubt. And I tell you what, if it is true, then we're flying, because we need a new winger now, because Jack Grealish will be out injured for the rest of the season. As well as we know, 3 months, that's practically the season gone, unfortunately. So Dwayne McNeil, we cannot trust week in, week out at all. So our only options are obviously him. He's been linked up heavily over the last coming few days. Harry Wilson, he's got goals in him. He scored at least 13 goals for Fulham this season. He's been one of the highest goal scorers in the Fulham squad this season and last season as well. So very interesting toffees. Let me know in the comments your thoughts as well. But as I said, I think that it would be a good deal for Everton if we can get a deal done. Because, as I said, for the vast majority of it, he's got quality about him going forward as well. But with McNeil, he offers very little anything, and also offers nothing going forward or any goals. So very interesting to keep a good watch out as well over the next coming few days. But as I said, Blues, let me know in the comment your thoughts on that. And the next piece of transfer news now is Everton yet again, and this one has baffled me again because the asking price for it for Wolves striker Strand Larsen has been linked up yet again for Everton Football Club. He is set to leave Wolverhampton Wanderers in January as well. So it's a big one because Wolves are asking for 40 million, and I don't see Everton paying 40 million for Strand Larsen, who, by the way, has only scored 14 goals this season. Just 3 under Rob Edwards and another 10 under Victoria Pereira. Just looking at the stats now on my phone. So yeah, it's a hard one. A mixed bag as well, but 40 million for the striker. I can't promise he brings goals because he's dropping off at the moment with scoring goals, but 40 million I think is a bit expensive for Everton, especially what we need, because we need a new winger now because Jack Grealish is out for the rest of the season. We need a right back ASAP, and Moyes is now targeting a midfielder as well, but I think if we can't get him on a loan deal for any cheaper, then I wouldn't go for him until the summer, perhaps. But it is going to be interesting over the next coming few weeks as deadline day is getting closer and closer to the end, because we're in the second part of January now in the second season. But it's going to be very, very interesting over the next coming few days. But I do think that if Everton do sign Strand Larsen, I think that would be a really decent signing for January for Everton, getting a striker in what Moyes wants. But I'm unsure about, will he score Everton enough goals to get us into Europe? I do not know. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this, please, Blues. And also, I think with Harry Wilson, I think he will score us goals, plenty of goals. It won't be quite dear to get him. I think that we'll have to pay a little bit of money, about 5 million. But I think Everton get that deal done without a shadow of a doubt. But if we do, then I'll be very, very impressed. But it's going to be very, very interesting toffees over the next coming few days. But as I said, let's see what that brings us. But again, as I said, as well, Strand Larsen linked with Everton. And that does not surprise me. It really does not surprise me. Everton being linked up with him once again. But as I said, it is hard whether he'll score enough goals for this football club, because I'm very, 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 very unsure on that. But as I've said, Blues, it's going to be interesting whether Everton can get it. But let's see if the next coming few weeks as well. But as I've said, toffees, it is interesting this window. But let's see who comes in January. Let's hope that we get someone in. I don't think that we'll get a striker in, but I think we get someone to replace Jack Grealish, and I think that we get a right back without a shadow of a doubt. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and we're going to finish off now, toffees, with this. It is today will mark Everton legend Dixie Dean's birthday, as today will mark his birthday, and he has scored 60 league goals for Everton Football Club. Enjoyed this clip right here in a moment, and enjoy the rest of your day, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, comment and share for the very latest updates. Here's the video. Bye-bye.
Just take me back to those good old days of Dixie, to glorious Goodison Park. Those proud blue shirts took the road down to Wembley, and Dixie Dean hit the mark. Now Dixie Dean was a footballing king, the finest there's ever been. All around the ground his praises we'll sing, we'll never forget Dixie Dean. In one league season back in 28, 60 goals he scored. He was larger than life and greater than great. His record will stand forevermore. Just take me back to those good old days of Dixie, to glorious Goodison Park. Those proud blue shirts took the road down to Wembley, and Dixie Dean hit the mark. Yes, Dixie Dean hit the mark.